Sir, in the last 3 videos, whatever we covered related to SafeVarargs annotation, you know what is VARARG method, what is heap pollution problem. Sir, I explained with an example how heap pollution problem is going to come. Next, what is the need of SafeVarargs annotation? Clear for all of it up to this, whatever we discussed in the last 3 videos, I hope you people aware. Sir, now my question is SafeVarargs annotation. Have you observed it? Can I spell out? What is the annotation, sir? At the rate SafeVarargs annotation. This annotation came in which version, sir? 1.7 version of Java. Remember this one, most of the people, we never used this annotation, that's why we may not aware, but actually this annotation came in the 1.7 version only. Sir, what is the purpose of SafeVarargs annotation? To suppress warnings related to VARARG method related to heap pollution problem. Regarding compiler, there is no chance of heap pollution problem. Can you please suppress? Can you please suppress the warnings? To suppress warnings related to heap pollution problem. Okay, then we have to convey, we have to use at the rate SafeVarargs annotation. Sir, this VARARG method is the safe. VARARG method is the safe. It never going to cause heap pollution problem. How I can intimate this information to the compiler by using this annotation. This annotation came in which version, sir? 1.7 version. Then immediately, why you are discussing in the 1.9 version? The reason is, whatever SafeVarargs annotation came in the 1.7 version is applicable for constructors. Happily we can use this annotation for constructor. A constructor with VARARG parameter, happily we can use for constructors. Happily we can use for static methods. Regarding we can use for static methods, and we can use for final methods. Regarding we can use for final methods, right? So until 1.7 version, I mean in the 1.7 version, whatever SafeVarargs annotation is applicable for constructors, static methods and final methods only. But from 1.9 version onwards, it is applicable for private methods also. Regarding that, it is applicable for private methods also. This is the extra thing came in the 1.9 version, right? That's why I can't use the word SafeVarargs annotation came in the Java 9. It introduced in the Java 7 only, but functionality extended for the private methods also. Usage of SafeVarargs annotation now happily you can use for private methods also. But before Java 9, it is applicable for constructors, static methods and final methods only. Clear for all of it? That's all. This is about what is the SafeVarargs annotation. Let me explain with a small example, sir. Have a look once. Observe that a bit carefully. Sir, it is import. Have a look. Observe that, sir. It is the import java.util.start. Public class test. Sir, now, what is this one? Please guide. Public test. Sir, VARARG. This is. What is this one, sir? Constructor. For the constructor, I am using SafeVarargs annotation. Is it valid or not? Yes, man, perfectly it is valid. Valid from 1.7 version onward. Next, I am using SafeVarargs annotation for static method. Is it valid or not? Yes. Sir, public static void M1. Sir, VARARG parameter. Sir, for this SafeVarargs annotation, no problem, valid. Sir, now, SafeVarargs annotation for final method, public final void M2, like this, right? Sir, is it valid or not? Valid, no issue at all. Next, SafeVarargs annotation for private method. Are you getting? Sir, you can apply for constructor, you can apply for static method, you can apply for final method, but you can't apply for private method until 1.8 version. But from 1.9 version onwards, happily you can apply, no problem at all. So that's why valid in, please guide, valid in which version? Yes, man, valid in which version? Valid in 1.9 version, but invalid in 1.8 version. Sir, this type of facility is not there in 1.8 version, but it is valid in 1.9 version. Clear for all of you? I hope you people can able to understand, right? Not required to keep much explanation. Sir, let me execute this code. Is it valid or invalid? I will explain with an example, right? Have a look once. Let me execute this code. Observe that. Is it the same code or not? Yes, I am trying to apply for constructor. No problem. I am trying to apply for static method. For static method, valid. I am trying to apply SafeVararg for final method, valid. I am trying to apply SafeVararg for private method, valid in Java 9 but not in Java 8. Sir, let me compile this code. Let me compile Java C test.java. Valid because I am using which version? 1.9 version. Valid. Sir, let me compile Java C Java C source 1.8 sir test.java. Sir, I am trying to compile this code according to 1.8 version. If I am trying to compile according to 1.8 version, compiler will give left and right because SafeVarargs annotation is not applicable for private method. Observe that. Observe that. Yes, man. Error we are getting or not? Can you please observe? Invalid SafeVarargs annotation. Instance method M3. Instance method M3. Are you getting right? Instance method M3. Like it is not final. You are applying for instance method M3 but which is not final. Sir, here the problem is going to come. But the same program, let me compile according to 1.9 version. Let me compile according to 1.9 version. Observe that. Perfectly valid. No problem at all. Are you in a position to understand, right? So, make sure a bit very important point. SafeVarargs annotation came in which version, sir? 1.7 version. Sir, it is applicable for constructors, static methods, final method. But from 1.9 version onwards, it is applicable for private methods also. That is about what is this annotation, right? Sir, related to this one, sir, I developed, sir, one material is ready. Just have a look once about this material, right? So that you people can feel comfortable. In our materials folder, it's already there, sir. Just after completing these videos, just open that material and have a look once each and every point, right? Sir, have you observed SafeVarargs annotation enhancements? Sir, this is the SafeVarargs annotation. This SafeVarargs annotation came introduced in Java 7. Sir, prior to Java 9, we can use this annotation for final methods, static methods and constructor. But from Java 9 version onward, we can use for private methods also. To understand importance of this annotation, first we should aware vararg method and the heap pollution problem. Clear for all of you, right? Sir, what is vararg method? What is the vararg method? You know, I covered already these examples, right? Okay. Next and after that, vararg method with generic type, dangerous combinations, sir. If we use vararg method with generic type, then there may be a chance of heap pollution problem. At runtime, if one type variable trying to point into another type value, then there may be a chance of class cast exception. This problem is called one heap pollution problem. So, in our code, if there is any chance of heap pollution, then compiler will generate warnings, right? Have you observed, right? Sir, here I explained this example in the last video. Okay, here do you know string type variable internally trying to pointing to integer type. That's why, sir, heap pollution problem is going to come. If I can ask the compiler, can you please compile? Immediately compiler is showing the warnings. Oh, there may be a chance of unsafe or unchecked operation. Can you please recompile with this excellent unchecked option like? Sir, now I'm trying to compile with that option. Immediately compiler is telling possible heap pollution for parameterized vararg type like this, right? Sir, at runtime we are going to get class cast exception. Okay, well, sir, what is the need of @SafeVarargs annotation? Very simple, sir. Very few vararg methods causes heap pollution, not all the vararg methods. Don't feel that every vararg method is going to rise, sir. Very few vararg methods will cause heap pollution problem, not all. If we know that our method won't cause heap pollution, then we can suppress compiler warnings with the SafeVarargs annotation, sir. Very clear, sir. If you are sure your code never going to generate any heap pollution problem, if you have that guarantee, then you can suppress warnings from the compiler by using what? At the rate SafeVarargs annotation. Sir, best example here what I'm doing, sir, I'm not performing any reassignment in this method, just I'm reading. That's why no chance of heap pollution problem. That's why happily we can use SafeVarargs annotation. Sir, here if you compile, we never going to get any warning in this case, right? Okay, that's all. Sir, we covered already, right? Okay. Sir, next Java 9 enhancements to SafeVarargs annotation. Sir, SafeVarargs annotation came in which version? 7. Sir, until Java 8 it's applicable for static method, final method, constructor, but from Java 9 version onwards we can use for private methods also. Have you observed, right? Sir, I'm trying to apply for private method valid in Java 9 but not in Java 8. Clear for all of you, right? Okay, that's all. Sir, now what is the purpose, or for which purpose we can use at the rate SafeVarargs annotation, and what is the heap pollution? Just sir, download or otherwise take this material and then sir refer 1 or 2 times so that you people can get much clarity, right? I hope up to this is the clear for all of you, right? Sir, next we will talk about next topic. That's all, sir. Thank you.